Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Naz.
And I'm Ronnie.
And we are New Girls on the Block. So this week we have a lot of topics to get into.
We do.
Yes. Do you want to tell them about the topic?
Yes. So first we're going to be talking about if we believe that you could be an incel by default.
Yes.
What y'all think?
Yeah.
And secondly, we're going to be discussing we're going to be doing a segment. We're going to be bringing it back. The Reddit confessions.
Yes, the Reddit confessions.
Yes, we heard y'all. Y'all love them. We love them.
Yes.
So we're going to go through a few confessions this week, and yeah, we're going to get into it.
Yeah, so first off, let's start off with our topic. And it's basically, can you be an incel by default? But basically, like, do you think that people could have no luck in the dating scene just by what their appearances and things of that sort? Like,
yeah. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that there's personality traits and there's things, the way you present yourself matters when dating and when trying to get to know friends, networking for business, even romantic, anything.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like if you're socially awkward, I understand it. But if you take it to the extremes, then I'd be like, I don't know. But I don't know if it's really caused, because I believe incels exist for sure. We know they exist. But I don't know if it's thing where you're born like that, or you just have like social anxiety, awkwardness. You just happen to be like not society's standards for attractive, and then you kind of fall into that category. Or do you do things throughout life that places you there, like be misogynistic toward women, not really focus on your social life, but more focus on like doing things at home, rather it be video games, whatever you're into. It don't even have to only be video games, like people who like build computers or just take things to the extreme and be obsessive. And then they have no like social cues, so it's just like weird interacting with them. I don't know, like I feel like it's I don't even know how to use it's the latter correctly, so I'm not gonna try. Don't judge me, y'all. I do not know how to use that right. But I feel like it's kind of what you do in life, because I feel like even if you're socially awkward or you're not attractive, like you always say, your personality can lead and it can make up for a lot of things. How many beautiful women do you see with like crazy looking men, you know? But then if like you don't have the tools throughout like your childhood to like build up those social skills, is it really your fault? Like people who are homeschooled or go through things like that and are like become reclusive by nature because their parents didn't allow them to like go interact with the world around them. Yeah,
because I was thinking that too, because you know your upbringing does play a big toll on who you are and what it like shapes as your lifestyle. But I do feel like being that they are in this personality and see that things don't work that way, it should be kind of like a sign, like, okay, maybe it's something that I could work on in my social skills or some certain things that I could work on as a person to get me to what my goal is. Like if your goal is to date somebody, if your goal is to, you have to be more like considerate of other people's like perception of you, even though that's still not, and you should be who you are 100%. But if it's a certain way you're acting and it's not it's not attractive to other people, then it's like, okay, I need to start.
This not working. Let me
try something out.
Okay, so my question is, if you're conventionally not the most attractive person, and then you have social anxiety or social awkwardness, how do you get through that? Because I know anxiety is such a hard thing to get through.
It is, yeah.
And then as a man, I can't even be no man, because first of all, I'm not paying for y'all. No, just playing. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'll be a rich man. No, but men take on a lot of rejection.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much I could take before I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm not talking to no more you hoes. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And is that something that plays a role? Because somebody reject me once, I'll be like,
same. I'm like, I cannot handle rejection. But
I can't.
If, like, previously, if it was any, like, crushes that I had, and it was, they not saying nothing, I would never say that I have a crush on you. I would never put myself out there. It would just be, it was not meant to be.
Yeah, that's how
you would come up to me,
I'm
it's
like,
not meant to be.
You missed out on a dime.
Right. So I do understand how hard rejection could be, because I know for a fact I just wouldn't, but I do feel like even with women, it could be socially awkward and you could not attract the people you want to attract. And I feel like it goes either way, men or women, or in any circumstance. But it's like there has to be kind of like a sit down and a revelation of oneself to see what's working and what's not working. And I know a lot of people go through stuff in childhood, but I think therapy will help that too. Yeah, to get out of a socially awkward personality and not to build yourself around that, but to figure it out and work on it, because I've seen people who, like, even people who I knew, like, in high school and stuff, who were like really socially awkward, but now have a personality, and blossomed into a person. It's like, oh, okay, they're cool, and they date people, and it's like, so it's like they're never.
Those be the ones that become like poly. They be dating everybody.
Oh,
I'm non-binary. I'm polyamorous.
True, maybe, but I mean, the person who I'm thinking of, I think they're like, now they're just a normal person. So it's like, okay, that's good. It's like they grew out of it, and I do think that you can work on that and grow out of your social awkwardness, because if that's your goal and you want to be more understandable, if that's a word, to other people
to understand you.
People to understand you, it's like, okay, what can I work on, kind of.
Okay. Okay, so here's my question. Take yourself out of the mind of being an engaged woman, of being with your partner for all the years. If somebody who was very socially awkward and not conventionally attractive came to you, you were their friend, and it was like, I'm really trying to change the way people perceive me. I'm working on my personality. I'm about to get in the gym, but I would really love to start this off by asking my crush on a date. Will you go on a date with me?
If they ask me to go on a date with them, I'll be like, it's gonna be I would go on a date with somebody, and I'll be like, let's see how it will be a test. Like, this is a test. So I could tell you how to date other people and see if something works. Like, if what they're saying, because I feel like if I knew this person to have social awkwardness, and I, like, was friends with them, and it's like, okay, some things that they could work on, I'm already in that friendship mindset. I don't think I could grow out of a friendship mindset. I think we're friends. And if you do want to say, if I'm supposedly your crush, I can give you advice. I would probably be like, okay, it's no feelings reciprocated, but I would go on a date with you and see how the interaction goes, and I could give you pointers on what you could work on and what you could basically figure out for yourself.
But you're not taking it serious.
No.
No. That's a no-go.
Yeah.
When Randy said, that's a no for me, dog. Like,
I don't think I could, because it's like, unless it's just some miracle, Cupid come down and shoot me with an arrow and fall in love, I doubt it.
Double homicide. He's gonna have to shoot you twice.
Extra bullets, because that's probably like, I don't see myself ever going into that route of actually being attracted to somebody who is like non-attracted to me and socially awkward and my friend, because if they do, like, if I give them pointers and they like, I'm gonna work on myself, and end up being that person, like, who, they want to be, and then being a nice person in society.
And then they go like, back then she didn't want me. Now she all want me. Period. She gonna be like,
I'm gonna be like, okay, you wanna date me? And they're like, no, not just kidding. But no, I still don't think I would be able to, even if they look good and they're like normal. I don't want to say normal either, but like a person who I could have a complete conversation with, and then like confident in themselves. Because I think that's something too. They just probably don't have the true confidence in themselves to be like, without it being a narcissist. Like, because some people are like supposedly like hype themselves, but it turns into like narcissism, and that's what I don't like.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Surprisingly, he got money. We know.
Yeah, he got like 8 babies.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like that mixed with the social awkwardness, like having that personality, it would change to something. I don't know, but if this was me, yeah, like, and he ended up becoming the perfect guy for whoever, I still would not. How do you feel? What would you do?
I mean, if Mark Zuckerberg hit me up today, he fit them categories. Baby.
But no, he got fat. He got big bank.
Exactly.
So that's the only way. So say if
you gotta be having something.
Yeah. So
something gotta give. Cause if you awkward, I'm already awkward, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all know me, y'all know I can get real awkward and real weird. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you awkward, you not cute, and you low-key hate women, like, what am I gonna do with that? Yeah. Like, first of all, you need to not hate women.
Yeah.
We ain't do nothing to you. Your mama had you.
Yeah.
Not me. Go talk to her. So first of all, know with that, and like you said, build up your confidence.
But what if it was your friend? Like, say how you just gave me a scenario. You better answer this one. Don't try to brush that off. If it was a friend of yours who asked you as their crush, they want to go on a date. First of all, would you go on a date?
I go on dates with my friends all the time, so yeah.
But as he liked
a romantic date? No.
Okay, it just wouldn't even go on.
But I'm a person, I've had friends be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And I'll be like, as long as it's under the guise that we're just friends. And I'll tell somebody quick, I love you so much. I would never want to mess up this friendship. Yeah. Because I promise you, I tell people, I promise you, it will be messed up if you ever take it anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's good. And I feel like that's a good boundary because a lot of people say, like, men and women, it's like, oh, can a guy be friends with a girl without it being, but I think so because it's like everybody's not like that. Like,
I had one experience where I did something with a friend and I would never do it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it turned.
I didn't even think you know about it.
Really? No.
Maybe that would be my confession for later.
Okay.
But that's embarrassing because you're gonna be like embarrassed for me.
Really?
But we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
So,
but yeah,
INCELS out.
In the story, they're out.
No, we're just kidding.
Yeah.
This is a PSA. Anybody could go through reform.
Yeah.
If you work on yourself, you make sure you look good. You make sure you feel good because looking good starts with feeling good.
Yes.
That's the main key. You need to get yourself some help. Mm-hmm. If you have confidence issues, go see about that. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to your mother and figure out like what happened, what went wrong, what went right.
Yeah.
It's things that you should focus on. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that people are incels by choice. Some people are.
Yeah.
Some people are.
Yeah.
But I don't think most people, if they had the option to live an alternate life, they would be living the same one as an incel. I just find that hard to believe. And this is also a lesson. We need to be nicer to each other because we need to not be creating incels either and being overly harsh with each other.
Yeah.
And, because I feel like I could see, like, I don't know if I'm being too nice, but I could see, like, some people becoming incels. Like, actually, no. See, this is a live, like, how my mind works. Because I'm like, even if somebody did something to you, messed up in high school or middle school.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah, I feel like people get their feelings too much involved and too deep into something that don't even matter.
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe we got to the bottom. They don't have coping skills. Mm-hmm. They have no coping skills. They have no coping skills. They don't know how to read social cues. Yeah. They have an ego up here and a self-esteem down here. Yeah. And all that mixing together makes it incel.
Mm-hmm. And I do believe that women could be like that too, though. Mm-hmm. I do think that...
Somebody called me a woman incel before. Hey y'all, I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Naz.
And we are New Girls on the Block.
Yes.
This is a friendly reminder to bang our line. Yes. Make sure y'all are calling in, sending text messages, leaving voicemails. Yes. We want to hear back from y'all.
We definitely do. We want to hear the long text, the long voicemails. We'll read it all. We'll listen to you. We'll keep an ear out. We'll even, you know what? We'll even write you back. We'll be like, you know what? We hear you. And guess what? You're on our next episode.
Yes.
You're going to be on our next episode. So definitely, and we will keep it completely confidential if that's what you want. Mm-hmm. We'll keep it, we'll say who you are if that's what you want. Hey, whatever you want.
We'll send your ex that message that you always want to send them.
If that's what you want.
If that's what you want,
we'll
bang our line.
Bang our line. So.
Yes, so our number is 323-673-0113. Again, our number is 323-673-0113.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I do believe that women also can be incels as well as men, because like literally people could have toxic personalities and be social and then like believe in like, oh, everybody else is wrong and I'm like perfect.
I feel like the woman incel is like that woman, like, I hate to start it off like don't get me wrong, I'm a feminist, but because everything but does after but don't count. But y'all be wrong. The women who like are super duper feminist to the point where it's not about the equality of gender.
It's just about bringing the man down.
Yeah, bringing the man down and the woman up. Mm-hmm. And then they write these long think pieces online about every single thing. And then anytime you make a joke on Twitter or anywhere, they got something to say. Like, girl,
relax.
Back up, please. Get a life, please. Get a man, please. Like, what's wrong?
And I do think that is like, it's like the alternate incel from a man to a woman. It's that weird, women are number one, man, you're trash, like all this stuff. And it's like, dude, that's not what, like, it's about equality and respecting each other's boundaries and spaces. And if a man don't respect a woman, they're trash. If a woman don't respect a man, they're trash. It's both ways. It's like respect is equally given and equally
received.
Yeah, received. Yeah. So I do believe that the incels, in a sense, ways. They both don't.
Maybe they need to get together.
That would be the perfect couple.
Like,
that would be the perfect couple.
No, they would like cancel each other out, wouldn't they? Because like this group,
and maybe it'll make them calmer. It'll probably just be like, okay. We come to
what they say, 2 negatives make a positive. It's math.
It's math. 2 negatives will become a positive. So maybe if y'all out there are incel, maybe start looking into the feminist movement, women, the ones that's really pro, and just talk out y'all differences. Maybe y'all will work out, you know? Yeah. Hey, that's probably where y'all should be shooting.
Yeah.
The shots.
Not at me on Twitter. Because I don't care.
Exactly. They're meant for each other.
Yes, so
we came to a conclusion.
See, we the love doctors. We were trying to figure out if they had a partner. We didn't figure it out.
We were just trying to help. This is like a helpful piece.
Free therapy.
Where
my money at? Like the Gross Sisters.
For real. Because this was some knowledge. Message.
Okay, so I feel like that's the perfect segue to the Reddit confessions.
Yes.
I gotta stop singing.
I'm so excited, Rose, because I found some good ones. Do you want to go first?
Yes. Okay, but I thought we would do something different this week. Do you want to start with our own confessions?
You can start.
Okay, I don't even know if I'm ready to confess the one I was talking about earlier.
Okay, I gotta find one.
I feel like you're gonna be shocked.
I would like to be shocked. I want to hear it. We can leave no names. It's just completely anonymous.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2. Okay. So
you might just have to. I'm gonna try to think of one while she does it too. Okay.
And then we might just leave one in here. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
If she think of another one, we're gonna see.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one, please don't judge me. It was when I was younger. So I was very, very sick. I was going on a weekend trip for my school for journalism, like, yeah, I've been into the tea. Yeah, y'all. So I was going on a journalism trip, and I was hella sick, and if you know me, I don't like taking medicine. And so basically, I'm drinking water, I take a vitamin C tablet, put it in there. It's disgusting, as I knew it would be, so I take it upon myself, I spit it back in the water bottle. And I just leave it there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just dug this one out. I don't need medicine, whatever. The girl next to me was like, oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I didn't say nothing. And then she just keeps saying she's thirsty. So she was like, can I have some of your water? See, I'm trying to like make it make sense, because I'm like, why do you ask for my water when you know it's full? Like, you shouldn't even be doing that. That's rude. But long story short, I said yes. Mind you, I had already spit all the water, all the bacteria from me being sick, along with the vitamin C residue back into the water. And she drank it. It must have not been that bad, because she didn't say nothing. I told her it was vitamin C, but I didn't tell her it was spit. And yeah, I don't know why I did that. I didn't know if I think I was embarrassed to say I spit something back up, like, and it seemed immature and disgusting. But
you had to take that L and give it to her.
She had to take that L.
She had to take that L.
Because baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I always think about that. Like, why didn't I just tell her no? Why didn't I tell the truth?
Yeah.
I don't know, but. Girl, if you're watching this, don't ask for nobody else's water.
Yeah. Actually, that's a PSA for everybody. Just don't. Yeah. First of all, germs. Number one, people got germs, and if
especially when they sick.
Yeah. Oh, so she knew you were sick too.
I don't know. I feel like I know when somebody's sick.
Same. Like, you would hear it in the voice.
We was there for 3 days together, so it's like.
Yeah. First of all, don't ask.
Her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't ask for nobody water. This is a PSA from her experiences on, because people don't want to be rude, but don't ask for nobody water.
Okay. Do you have one?
I don't have anything that's like major.
She's an angel.
No,
she's a good person.
I mean, nothing that's like confession worthy that like I've been holding on. It's nothing that I could even think of that's like not just like a lame story of something that most people have done. It's not. I don't know. I don't have one at the moment. I'ma still think if you want to start on your second one.
So the second confession. So. So in life they say like don't eat where you shit, like you shouldn't be sleeping with your friends, like doing crazy stuff. So I had a friend and I knew them for a long time. They were really cool, and like honestly after I always found them interesting. We were always like, I don't know, we were always really cool. I end up sleeping with the friend. And it didn't go according to plan, because I don't know why I started acting crazy. I was just like, no, I wasn't acting. No, let me stop playing myself.
Okay.
I've never acted crazy. Nah, but basically, I feel like I ruined a friendship. We both ruined a friendship that was very long. But basically, they were always out of town during work, and I would never hit them up when they were out of town. Not because I didn't care. I don't know what was going on with me.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, I'll see you when you get in my city.
Yeah.
Which was our city. But I'm just like, okay. But then when they would come to LA and we didn't hang out, I would spaz out. I'd be like, why didn't we hang out? We were supposed to hang out. Da-da-da-da. But it got to the point where the guy was like, well, you never even hit me up or even ask me how I'm doing unless I'm in LA. And I'm never in LA.
Okay. So
you clearly don't care. And I had to confess to myself, like, I didn't care. No, just playing. But, yeah, but the confession is... Oh my God, y'all. Okay, do you know who it is?
No, I can't think of just right now.
Well, you can't read my mind because I don't even want to say it out loud because it's kind of embarrassing.
I could bleep it out, or you could like whisper it or
Okay, bleep it out.
Okay.
So it was.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling.
Because we started hanging out a little bit more.
Yeah, I had.
But we always hung out.
Yeah, you guys did hang out a lot. Like you told me.
So why did you get the feeling?
Why did I?
Yeah, what made you feel that way?
I think it was recently because you told me that you guys like met up or like talked, and when I remember we went somewhere and he was the host of the party. Oh, how long ago was it? Was it around that time or was it more recent?
No, it was like last year.
Oh, like that happened? Oh. Maybe I predicted it in my mind.
You manifested it.
Oops.
Yeah, no, it happened recently. Was it this year? No, I feel like it was last year.
Oh, okay.
It was like late last year. Yeah, it was like late last year.
Yeah. I just remember like kind of like
maybe early this year.
It was it was like a connection that you guys had, and okay, of course man and girl could be friends, but it just felt like I was like, oh, maybe they got some. I was thinking like maybe they do got something going on.
I feel like I never even thought about sleeping with him. I feel like I was peer pressured.
Really?
No, me and Shayna went somewhere with him, and she was like, he really likes you. And I'm like, nah.
Maybe that's the divide. I was picking up that he probably was really feeling you. He probably been feeling you, and it was just like.
Yeah. And girl, it was crazy. At the end, he was just like, I'm sick of all these gender roles. You want me to chase you, but you don't even ask me how I'm doing. He spazzed out. Yeah. I was just like, I never want to talk to you again. Because I was just like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you, like, he went in and he was like, I'm not even going to say everything I want to say because you're acting like you, blah, blah, blah. And then he DM'd me like 2 weeks ago. Asked me about something. I literally like, just left him on red.
Yeah, good. Because
I was just like, are you crazy?
For real.
Yeah. But that's why I don't do Geminis.
Oh, yeah. I forget that he was a Gemini. He's
crazy.
Weird.
But I'm not going to lie. It was like good.
It was.
I was surprised.
Ooh.
Put his back to the steam.
Good.
I made sure.
Okay. So, my experience with him was not the greatest.
We should just cut that whole thing out.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it?
No, we could bleep the name.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna. I definitely would not put the name out.
I know. Yeah. But I'm just like, I really said that out loud. But whatever. But you're not ugly.
Oh, you're talking about just the part when you said it was good, or the whole thing?
No, the whole thing. Because I'm just like, why did I do that?
That's not a bad story though. Overall, like
in life, it is.
Yeah. No, because people go through stuff like that and they see that. Okay, when you
don't sleep with your friends.
It's a PSA.
Yeah, PSA.
I think it's a good.
Because he was a good friend.
Yeah.
I wish we would have stayed friends.
And I do feel like certain stuff. Hey, I feel like when you're friends with somebody and they're doing it, it's never really a good thing. Not saying like that, but it's good experience to know
not to do that.
Not to do it again, because it kind of. But the thing is, it kind of showed his like kind of true colors.
Yeah, because he's crazy.
Yeah.
She's like, you should have been there.
he was something else, but overall, I don't think that's. Cause hey, like
it happens.
Yeah, and sex.
Live a life.
Sex is not even
good.
And it's not even that like okay, people even friends have experiences like that, like oh they just and then after that it's like cut off and just complete friendship.
Yeah.
But don't get too much feelings involved. That's I feel like that's my whole thing is when two friends decide something like that, somebody always get too much feelings involved, and then that's never a good thing because it's like, okay, you are wanting to like hang out more. Or if you see them doing something, then it's like, why are you doing that and not, like how you mentioned it, like, oh, you not trying to chill or hang out. Then it's like, he probably like felt the same, like, oh yeah, you never hit me up when I'm not.
Yeah.
So I do,
two hot messes.
I think that it could turn out to be like, when you get your feelings involved in it, it shouldn't really lead to that unless y'all are really like meant to be, but usually that's never the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it
and
comes
I looked
to
it up before. They said Cancers and Scorpios don't mix. I mean,
the Scorpio's been on her ride. Just kidding.
God help me. Geminis.
Yeah. Geminis, who do they mix with?
Themselves.
Yeah, I think they just need to connect alone.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. My little sister's a Gemini. She's the sweetest. But as a girl, she's cool. Guys, I don't think so.
I mean, Kanye, Kodak.
Yeah.
Who else? It was like a whole picture.
Yeah.
I think it was Steve Lacy. It was like all the Geminis.
No, I didn't even know he was. But yeah, I think overall, hey, it's an experience, and you know that you don't want to do that.
I experienced it, and I'm over it.
Over it. So
he dropped off that pipe. I said, "That's all right."
It's all right.
Period.
I don't need no more. But yeah, I do still cannot think of something that happened in my life that is. I'm trying to figure out, because maybe it's just my memory is just like fogged off.
Well, while you think of it, you want to read somebody else's confession?
Yeah, I might come back to this, you know. So I'm gonna find a confession to read out for you guys.
Yes, what is the first one?
Yeah. The one that I found this week is basically a man offered me money to blow me. I took it.
I feel you.
Yeah, true. So let's see. I posted on here last week about a man soliciting me 25 mil to let him suck my dick.
Okay.
Tonight, I went through with it. I'm a bisexual guy, so I wasn't really concerned about a man sucking my dick. But I was, one, terrified of encountering some killer or crazy person who'd harm me. Two, afraid that this man was a cop doing some deranged bust. And three, not if I wanted to do sex work. However, your boy was in dire straits financially, and $1,000 to get blown is an exceptional deal.
That's a high price to me. I'll take it.
So I took it, and I'm here typing this post right now. $1,000 richer. He was an older white guy, pretty chill, no funny business. Everything went smoothly. I thought I'd feel worse after, but honestly, I feel at peace. I went from unsure if I could afford to pay my bills and visit my family for the holidays to able to do both with a little walking around money.
Period.
Pretty great night, if I do say so myself.
Period.
$1,000?
That must have been. I feel like that's the girl that's because it's a guy. I was about to say, is this the girl who was trying to
divulge?
Yeah, who was staring at
this is a man.
Hey, they thirsty on Reddit.
Man, like
$1,000. Where you at?
Wait, where do people find? Like what?
I know, come find me.
That's crazy. $1,000 for it. Not even for him to do it to him, but
for you to do it to me. Yeah. That sounds like a perfect
hey, he lucked up.
Yeah, because I need his luck.
$1,000 is really crazy. Oh, and then it's comments underneath. Somebody said, "Well, you left out a crucial detail. How was it? Way better than I expected. He was pretty good." Wow.
Period. So love wins.
Love and money wins. He $1,000 richer over. A good experience for him, so kudos to that man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
I ain't mad. Hey, get your money up.
Let me see. I know he got more than his money up.
For real.
Okay, so let me see. I got a few.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is good. Let me see. So I killed my best friend's fish while watching it for her while she was on vacation. Then I replaced it with a fish that looks nothing like her fish and told everyone they were crazy for thinking that it wasn't the same fish. So they a murderer and a gaslighter. Basically.
Yeah, he got some good, what's the name, gaslighting skills.
Yeah, because...
How are you really trying to convince some...
Oh, wait. Edit. It was accidental, and the fishes were the same type of fish, but they just didn't look the same. I also watched it for 2 weeks, and it just happened to die on the last day. And to top it off, the fish that I bought to replace the other one died a week later.
He got them messed up. I would have been
maybe
so
they put
hot.
too much water in a thing.
Actually, yeah, it could
have. Because I kill a fish like that.
Really? But putting too much water?
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have been hot, like, dude. But, yeah, you can't really blame him because did he do everything right?
Yeah, he said it was alive for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And
maybe it's a friend that's the problem.
Maybe
the fish don't want to live with the friend.
Yeah, because the other one died too. So, hey.
Maybe she cooked them.
The only thing is the gaslighting. You could have came and you could have really, like, confessed and just been like, I don't know what happened. You know, I don't know. You could have figured out something not to lie about and try to convince people that that's a fish. That ain't right.
Imagine they did that with a dog.
Oh, that's not saying that's even worse than a fish's life because oh my
god. All lives matter.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay. Let's bring it back. Okay. But that would have been bad though. If it was a dog and you try to convince me that that's still my dog.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
No.
Geez.
That's wrong. So no, he don't get no points. He shouldn't have lied at all. So the next one I have is male 23, suddenly feel inadequate for the first time in my life after meeting my girlfriend's female 24's ex, who is a male 25. I'm actually a little surprised that I feel this way, as I usually don't get insecure about these things. But this guy is literally pulled straight out of a GigaChat magazine.
A what?
You don't know who GigaChat is?
No. Am I supposed to know who GigaChat is?
Let me bring it up. We're gonna do a little pause just so she could know.
But you told me who Benedict Cucumber is.
No, GigaChat is like a meme that went viral. I'm gonna insert it into the video too. This dude. So he's supposedly real, but he looked like this. Supposedly. He real.
GigaChat.
Yeah. So basically, that's
supposed to be the perfect man or something.
Girl, I don't know. He look crazy.
Yeah, I don't like men like that. They look like they're gonna soften you.
Yeah, like why do you ever need to be this? Ugh, that buff.
Them cheekbones.
Yeah, like no, he is not it. But yeah, so that's what GigaChat is, and it says I'm pretty sure my girlfriend knows something is off, but I don't know what to say. I don't know if I want to say anything, as I'm afraid it might come across a bit weak and pathetic. At the same time, though, I don't want her to feel as like she's done anything wrong. So basically, the ex is hot and he feeling like he a not, and he insecure. She didn't do nothing.
What should he do? Should he tell the ex? Should he keep it to himself? No.
I think that he should just not feel that. Like, dude, okay, if the ex look better, you her boyfriend right now, you need not be insecure, really, because that's not really a big deal. And actually, no, it's no reason to feel insecure because you guys are totally two different people.
Yeah. Even
if you look good, whatever, you with her right now, she obviously like you for a reason, and
he's in the past, you in the future.
Yes,
and
so
future always wins.
Look ahead, not behind.
Yeah.
I feel like he should not worry about that, because that's like insecure. Like, it's just gonna make you look worse, and it's gonna make you think of these things of fantasizing that, oh, they probably doing something. Why she would, and it make you look like, start probably thinking why she would meet him if he looked that, you know.
And without trust, you have nothing.
Exactly. So I wouldn't say he should feel insecure or even bring that up to her, because then it's gonna be like,
I'm gonna look at you crazy.
Yeah, like, what? Why are you so, like, that's not even that big of a deal. Like, obviously I'm with you for a reason, and now you just seem because I don't like when people aren't insecure. Like, I don't like yeah, like if you're dating somebody,
like, weak.
No, but not if in a dating scene, it's like if you're insecure and then like always like, oh, look, I'm this, I'm that, and not have confidence in yourself, it's like, why are you saying that about yourself? Like, I don't like when anybody really talk down about themselves. And of course, it's like we have our days, but if I'm with somebody and they constantly like insecure, yeah, like, why are you acting like that?
Oh, why is he here?
Yeah, if you feeling that so insecure, you need to work on yourself before you try to
get in a relationship. That's a fact. That's a 50 fact.
So he need to Hey,
focus.
People be looking good at it. Obviously, I would be like, oh, my girlfriend got some good taste. Yeah. Because obviously he look good. Right?
And you might look better than him to her, but you're worried about how you feel when she already done chose up. So you need to really say, can I handle my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Can I handle the caliber of men she dated? Because clearly, if you looking at him like, you need to be above that.
Yeah. And then have confidence in yourself and know that it's a good looking guy, but have confidence that you
guy too.
Believe that you, and then you'll have the confidence that you know. I don't know what these people look like, so I can't say that they're looking good because I don't know what they look like. But hey, if she liked them both, then that's her choice.
Right. Period.
Obviously.
So
do you have another one?
Yes, my last confession is gonna be there was a guy who confessed that he stalked a girl for a year, hacked her love interest's computer, planted a load of evidence that the love interest had been stalking her, and that he was into a lot of weird and creepy stuff, revealed it to the girl, helped the girl get a restraining order against the guy that she was into, used this as a way to get in with the girl, and now they're married. She should be scared.
God.
She should low-key be scared because he went the extra mile.
Yeah, well, does she know still to this day?
I guess not. No. But he's crazy. That's low-key crazy.
That's high-key crazy. That's beyond
what else would you do?
Oh my gosh, that's so scary. So this dude is probably... He got a restraining order on him for no... He's like, what are these people...
what happened? He probably got his life ruined. Who knows? Hopefully it didn't go too far. But who knows what he told the girl was on the computer. Because I feel like it's something with kids.
Creepy and weird.
Or some weird stuff. That could ruin somebody's whole life.
That's scary.
And that's how you become an incel. No, just playing.
He been one. He experienced incel. Because you hacking into his computer? That's psychotic. Just to be with some.
I mean, he married her. But did she marry the real him?
Yeah, she don't know who that is. Obviously, she don't know.
Yeah, and then if he would do that just because he liked her, what else would he do?
Exactly.
Once he has her,
oh my gosh,
I would be scared. I'm scared for you, sis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you, if you're in that situation and you found out, and not even him told you, but you found out secretly? How would you react?
See, that would even made it worse if I found out myself and you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Because then you're just a liar and you're a crazy liar, and now I'm scared for my life. And I hope we don't have kids because I'm scared for them too.
I
feel like I'm gonna need a little separation. I don't know if I would divorce. It depends on how long we've been together. Mm-hmm. But then I would just be like, what else are you not telling the truth about? We would have to go through some couples therapy.
Yeah.
And we would need to at least for a few weeks. I need my space.
Yeah, I think I would have to just, because I feel like in the back of my mind it will always be what else are they doing?
Yeah.
That they keeping from me. Because if you found out on your own, I feel like, I don't know, I would have to end things.
Would you?
I would.
Even after marriage?
Yes. I would have to. I would have to, if for my safety and my, family safety, I just would feel like he's crazy. This is crazy.
What if we found out it was no other record that he did anything else, and he was just I just loved you so much.
No,
that's your girl.
That's obsessive.
Yeah, it gets me. I never watched the show, but the show with Penn.
Oh, you should. That's so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good show. But
is that something he would do?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. But he
that's like some stalker stuff.
Some stalker.
Oh, yeah, he a killer too.
Girl, yes.
See,
spoiler alert. But yeah, he be killing people. So it sounds like something he'll do, and obviously he be killing people. So
it's a line.
Yeah, it seems like it's a thin line between psycho killer and this dude.
He might be in somebody else's confessions, telling us I
just killed my wife. Damn.
She figured me out because I like wrote to your podcast?
Yeah, girl. No.
Hopefully not.
That's I'd have to leave for my safety, for my family's safety.
What is like one? Do you ever think of like one thing that could happen? God forbid, like it could be in an alternate universe. But if you got married, what would be like a deal breaker? I have a very specific one, but it will only happen with a specific race.
My deal breaker, like overall, like just of whoever I'm dating or married to, it would be anything to do with children. That's anything like that. Like I don't know if that's how far you was taking it. Okay, because I'm like, girl, I'd call the cops and I would end things instantly.
Yeah, that's like
jail time. Yeah. I don't care who you are.
That's like execution chair.
Yeah, execution. Exactly. But a regular one, let me not jump that gun, but a regular deal breaker, I don't know. I'm trying to, what do you want to speak on yours?
Mine would be connected to like race, I think.
Okay.
Like, it's an ongoing thing. People think I'm going to end up with a white man. And even if I do, because I have a date outside of my race, like if we fit, we fit. But if you ever said anything that like was like, well, maybe he should have done this and he wouldn't be in this, like I would literally pack up my little swirls and get on. Like, I don't even care. My little biracial children would be like, where's daddy? I don't know.
For real.
So something like that. Yeah. Or of course what you said, anything with kids. Like now I'm just thinking about the kids.
Yeah, I'm just like, anything with that is like, I don't care if it was one glimpse, one nothing, no. Ain't no way.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
I am disgusting.
Very weird. So that's no.
Yeah.
Anything to do with kids, no. But a regular one, I guess like how you just say like any type of like coonery.
Yeah. I can't marry a coon.
Yeah, and I feel like
if I find out, my foot gonna be up your ass. No,
I'm a person. Well, I'm engaged, but if I was, I'm a person who kind of sticks with the color folks. but like other ethnic, like people from around the world, but not too far off.
Yeah.
But if any of them was speaking as like really like anti-black and no, that's anything anti-black is not. Nope, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you black, you could be anti-black. So if you think that you get a pass just because you black and you anti-black, no, it's no dating there. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
We don't do the coons.
Yeah, because it's just like embarrassing. You out here saying stuff like that now, and me as a black woman who loves black people, and I'm like, your girl. Mm-mm.
You ain't representing me in
the streets. You ain't for real. Nope. No way.
No clownery would be tolerated.
Not to be with me.
So do you have any more confessions before we wrap up this segment?
I have one.
Okay, we're gonna finish it off with
one more confession. So this one says, is my fiance getting me fat on purpose? My fiance is constantly feeding me junk food and fried foods. I told him I'm getting fat because I'm now 260 pounds. Ooh. And I'm only 5'7". Ooh. He says I'm not fat. Then when I got a dog walking... Oh, girl, I don't know. But it says, then when I got a dog walking job to lose weight, he seemed to be acting different. Like he was upset all the time. He started feeding me more junk food.
OMG.
I feel like he's trying to make me fatter so nobody will take me from him. Ooh. I asked him if I'm gaining weight, he says I look beautiful, but I'm huge at this point. When I was sick and vomiting all the time, I lost a lot of weight. While I was sick, and he noticed I was losing weight, he tried to feed me fast food almost every day, and I just kept vomiting. When I got better, he kept trying to feed me junk and fatty foods. I told him I couldn't eat like I used to. It seemed like he kept trying to feed me large amounts of food, even after telling him that. Now I'm fully better, and I'm able to eat, and now he's feeding me like I'm anorexic.
Girl, if you don't eat your own food, what you mean he's feeding you?
First of all, stand up.
Stand up. Girl, what? Go buy your own meal.
Yeah, tell him you're not eating that. Like, if you don't want this type of food, don't do it. He's not shoving it down your... And if you're shoving it down your throat and saying you ain't going nowhere and you only eating this, girl, you better run because this dude sounds psycho. But if you're obviously eating this stuff and he's like, oh, she eating it, so I'm going to keep buying it. And obviously, it seems like he does want to keep her fat.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was like a little something, but almost 300 pounds. That's crazy.
That's a lot. And I feel like it's like she's enabling him to feed her that way.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are you not telling him, like, I'm not, whatever you go get, I'm not going to eat it. You eat it, whatever. I'm going to stick to what I want to eat. All right, y'all. And that concludes our Reddit segment, Confessions, for the week. Yes. So now we're going to move on to the Black Business of the Week. Let's see what I can find out there in the streets.
Yes.
Unless you have one this week?
My Black Business segment is non-existent this week.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
I would like for y'all to start sending in the ones that you guys know, or leave it in the comments,
or even your Black business.
Yeah,
if you have a business.
We want to hear from you. We love Black businesses and we want to know more because it's. Oh, actually, I have one, but we still want to hear you guys as well. We want you guys to reach out and let us know because we want to support you while you support us. So. Let's get into my Black Business of the Week, which is LA Beauty Supply Store.
Okay.
Girl, we need more of those because I feel like a lot of the times we are being judged and like they don't really care about us if they're not making money. They're just making the money. They don't really like. I feel like a lot of people. Yeah, and a lot of you could tell like certain energy from people is really like that when you go into beauty supplies, and I'm just like, okay, let me just get what I need to go. It's not even like
a welcoming environment or a conversation being started or like a relationship being built. Especially a lot of times I go to beauty supplies over and over and over again because I constantly need stuff for my hair. Yeah. So if I'm continuously spending money with you over the years, why are you not treating me like I'm a value customer? Yes.
So we got a plug for y'all. If y'all live in LA, it's a place called LA Beauty Club. They are open from 11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday, and Sunday from 11 to 6. Black owned. It's located in LA off of La Brea.
If you guys are familiar, right after like the La Cienega.
Yeah.
Or the San Vicente. That's what it is. The
San Vicente. Yeah.
But I've been there.
Yeah.
And it's really cute. Everything is pink.
Yeah. I really like seen the aesthetic is so nice, and the girls who run it is like super welcoming, and it's just I feel like I still need to go. But I followed them on Instagram. Their Instagram is LA Beauty Club __. I do believe it's 2 underscores. But LA Beauty Club __. Completely Black owned. Beautiful women, own the shop and they support each other. And, I feel like they will make it more of like a welcoming experience.
They do. And they have a rewards program, which I like. Each time you come, they punch off something and then you get like a 10% or however much percent discount.
Yeah,
the people are always nice. They have everything. They got wigs there. They got lace glue,
and they do hair.
See, they do hair.
They do braids, wigs, everything. So if y'all live in LA or even if you're visiting LA, make sure you guys visit LA Beauty Club off of La Brea.
Yes.
The address is 1245 South La Brea Avenue, Los Angeles, California. So if you're ever in town, check them out. Make sure you guys support the people who are supporting you. Right. And that's Black women.
Right.
So that is my Black Business of the week.
And that wraps up our segment for the week. I'll have one for y'all next week. Yeah, next week we're going to kind of switch it off and do one at a time too, just so we could, make it last. So if y'all have any, make sure you guys send them in. We want to hear from you overall. So that concludes our Black Business of the week. Yes, we're going to do one more segment before we go. Yes. It's going to be the songs of the week.
Yeah.
I love this part. Okay. Yes. My song in the week is my favorite beige baddie, Drizzy Drake.
The beige baddie. Oh my god. Yeah, he kind of.
I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
And I don't like the little cattiness. I mean, I'm here for it, but I'm really not. I love a little drama.
I think, for me, it's just like, don't speak on women's business.
Yeah, it's a little messy, but it's on brand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it's on brand, but I really like the song. What is it called? Spin About You. It's typical Drake, slow, sample from an oldie. I like that one.
Okay.
But
I haven't listened. And I am a huge Drake advocate. I love Drake from the beginning, but now I'm just getting tired. And his last album didn't really do it for me. The one before that didn't really do it for me. It's just like, I don't want to say it's not, but I might have to listen to it. But I'm just kind of over him. Because I just feel like he's just like so petty and it's getting annoying. And I feel like people's personality could really start to make me not really F with them like that. So
it's given the whole Young Money camp is old money now, and they're acting a little
So yeah, like why y'all too grown for this?
Y'all too rich.
Too rich and too grown. Like
he was
what? Why are you? And don't speak off of Serena and her. That's what.
Oh yeah.
You speaking on Serena and her husband, and they living good and minding their business. And you jealous?
You know we got the Reddit confessions for a reason. He created Reddit. Yeah. So he gonna send.
And he got the nerve.
He's sending the groups on y'all.
Before we talk about groupie, like.
Is Drake getting mad because he's not settled down and happy and married?
Maybe that's the real.
He can't be nobody's groupie, but he's buying purses for his future wife.
Maybe.
Has anybody ever openly claimed Drake? Let me stop, because I'm going to be the first one.
Hey, fingers crossed. I don't know if you want that smoke.
I don't even think I want that.
Yeah.
As I get older, I'm not even going to cap. I'm like,
yeah, he's not right. He got...
And it seems like he's the one who's the problem.
Yeah. He got low key incel.
But instead in the basement, he in the studio.
Yeah, for real. I feel like he got some. I don't know. His vibes is kind of throwing me. The more stuff coming out, the more I'm not feeling it. So yeah, let me see if I don't think I listen to anything specifically new. I like to listen to a lot of like
even if it's old, as long as it's not Frank. No, too much.
Yeah, true. I've been saying too much Frank. I'm a chill on him.
We love Frank Ocean though.
We do, but I'm a chill on him. I'm a chill. Let's see. I was listening to it's a playlist on Spotify called Floating, and it has a lot of like flowy, vibey. It has When I'm in Your Arms by Cleo Soul. I like her a lot, and I like her type of music. It's really like drifty and just like.
Did Janae usher in a new type of R&B, like R&B? I should coin that. Y'all, I said it first.
Airy, nice. Did Janae? I don't think so, because before it was Guapole. Like I have that in my playlist too. Like that was a flowy R&B like girl.
It's like airy.
And like Sade.
Yeah, let me stop. And she did. I remember she was like, "I'm the Sade of this generation."
Oh really? She said that.
Twitter ate her up.
Ooh, yeah. You can't
just like, girl, you can never.
Ooh, that's. Yeah, no. I think you would just be you.
Be the you of your generation.
Yeah. But I mean, I love Janae still. Like I feel like I love her music, but I do think that it was before that. It was still artists.
Other people.
Yeah, coming out with stuff like that. So I do like that genre. Like Erykah Badu too. Like it's just like those type of. That's my like little chill playlist. I have a
neo soul.
Yeah, I love me some neo soul, girl. But that's what I listen to just to like unwind and feel good. But I think that's what I've been listening to most recently. But I guess that wraps up.
Yes, that wraps up this episode.
Yes, the whole episode.
Make sure y'all are giving us 5-star ratings, sharing with a friend.
Yes.
When y'all watch this on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Yes. And hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
We need the subscribers up. We need the likes up. You know.
We need all that.
Yeah. So make sure you guys are tuning in, and we do it every week. We are consistent.
Yes.
And we've been consistent. So make sure you guys follow along just to see our journey within this podcast.
Yes, we're so excited to see, and don't forget to continue to call in.
Yeah.
Our number per usual will be in the description box. You could leave a voicemail. You could text us. Do not worry. Somebody asked me this week, were we answering the calls live?
Yeah.
We're not answering them live. This is a safe space.
Yes.
So just make sure y'all call in every week. We love to get y'all suggestions. We love to hear back. Like we always say, we're building a community.
Yes.
So we're going to need y'all to participate.
We need some reciprocation in this relationship.
Yes. Unless y'all want us to go full incel.
Oh yeah, we could go there.
But yes, we hope you have a great rest of your week.
Yes.
And this has been New Girls on the Block.
Yes, bye.
Bye.